Hateful, everybody. I hope you all are doing well today. I really, really do. Let's get some messages. I want to know, what the Most High God is wanting us to know. So let's start with the Oracle. I'm going to go with the Akashic deck. Okay. So we got Hellrun. So Chosen, you're protected. Definitely protected. Call on your spiritual team and ask for the things that you're needing. Make sure you're feeding your ancestors, keeping your ancestor altar clean, child. I'm seeing here, Spirit is wanting you to make room, new things happening for you with the butterfly, new transformations, like you're transforming, you're going up new levels, new devils. Everybody ain't made for it. We got the Queen of Keys energy. There's somebody, we don't know who this is, but Spirit is saying that you're on track. And you are your own muse, the Akashic Library. Spirit is like, okay, so what you gonna do now? What you about to do? What you about to do? So let's see what's gonna be happening. So Spirit, give me some messages, some divine messages. So there is justice that is happening for the chosen collective. Listen, if you're a chosen one, I'm seeing here that you've been through a lot. With the Star card, this is telling me that there is healing and elevation that is happening with the Justice card. Definitely seeing you growing, you know, the scales balancing. Whatever you thought wasn't balanced is balancing. So we got the Queen of Pentacles energy here with the Hierophant. So what I'm seeing here, let's clarify the Hierophant energy. This is a person that does not want to be bothered with a fire sign man. She's tired of this man. As a matter of fact, whatever this secrecy, this secret system is, she's tired of it. This is a person that doesn't want to be involved, and I feel like there is a bunch of control that is happening in this group. Ladies, don't forget to call your power back, okay? Do not forget to call your power back. Always ask questions. So we got the badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Spirit is reminding you of who you are. You got to be strong through this. Maybe there was some choices that you made and you're wanting to free yourself from this. You need to really start looking at things from another way. You got to release maybe some negativity possibly, and you guys to go within to heal. Ask the Most High God what you really want, and also get rid of stop. I'm not going to say stop drinking completely, but I feel like there's a lot of alcohol. There's someone suppressing their feelings through alcohol. And then when they wake up, they find out that they're feeling away. They're not liking how they're feeling. Yeah, Spirit is saying let go of the alcohol. In that for right now, because I do see someone driving and if you're drinking or something, you could get pulled over. There could be some difficulty happening if you were to be driving, and child, you just don't want them issues. So with the Six of Wands, I see also that you are definitely on a journey to elevation. You're having victory, and while you're having victory, you got a lot of negative energy that's in the background. I feel like these are people in a lower frequency. These are people who are hurting. These are people that you possibly close out cycles with, who you're not dealing with the Ace of Swords. I feel like you found your truth in the situation, and you found that this wasn't satisfactory for you. I feel like this is something that you're not working on anymore, because I feel like maybe these are some people who may not have done enough work on themselves. So we got the Star card here. Definitely people trying to speed up their healing, but remember, this is a journey. And when you're on a journey, there are just lessons that you could be stuck at because you're not learning, you're not growing. And so what Spirit is saying is take your time in life, but learn a lesson. Don't continue to repeat cycles, because there could be people who have said yes to the wrong things. I'm also seeing here that there could be women who are being, a lot of women being intimate with the earth sign. Be careful. Clarify this earth sign, man. So there could be a woman who's pregnant secretly. This is a woman who feels as if she has to close out a cycle with this man. Clarify the Empress. Yeah, she's not feeling loved at this point. She's feeling left out in the cold. So this man done got a woman pregnant, dude. Like, you know, these... And he's like acting like he don't even know this woman. He's dealing with a bunch of other women. So there could be someone who's heartbroken because maybe they've not done enough love for them. They've not worked on themselves enough. And this earth sign is acting real weird. You know, he's acting real funny. You know, it's just not a good energy that I'm getting. And I just see like people being controlled by men. Like these men, like I'm not liking it. They're not gonna have no luck, these men. I don't like it. I don't like what these men are doing to these women. Okay, so this is why Spirit is telling you that, like, even though I'm reading about like low vibrational energy, everyone's on track, because if you've not learned certain things, then you're going to be on that journey to learn whatever you need to learn. So be careful about what you are accepting, because it's going to leave you in a very broken position. I feel like this could have been some money that someone has accepted to do certain things, to hurt somebody. Whatever you did, you there could be someone going through karma. So this is a fire sign man who's trying to balance out of toxicity, but this man is going down slowly but surely. There will be tower moments happening in this person's life, and people are working on it. You know, what I'm getting is like, even though I'm getting like, there is like someone under judgment, and we got the judgment. Oh, I thought it came out twice, but we got the judgment card here. This man is under severe judgment. And there are choices that this person is having to make, and they're trying to balance out toxicity with choices. What I'm also getting is like, this person, you know, they think they can just control anybody, And I feel like there could be a air sign woman, a queen, a air sign woman, a earth sign woman, empress. These are women who are secretly could be going through some stress. They're looking at the situation and they're like, like something ain't right. They're needing, like, what I'm seeing here is like someone's needing to speak up and tell their truth. So it could be a pregnant woman who's currently going through something. So what I'm also seeing here is like, okay, this came up in the reverse. So maybe you're coming out of the cold, or you could be feeling like you're in the cold right now because of this fire sign man. I'm seeing here like this guy is acting as if everything is fine. This person is trying to keep it like he's like cold and calculated, trying to act like, oh, everything is fine. But deep down, like, this person is they hurting because they're needing to be around a bunch of people. So these men are like, literally, what I'm getting is they're under judgment because what they're doing is dealing with multiple women. They're like being very manipulative with these women. And the women are hurting. So they're befriending women, acting as if they're like a family. But some women are feeling stuck in this thing. They're not getting nothing out of it. They're not feeling fulfilled in this situation. So these are women who could clarify this. There's a lot going on in this. Someone's feeling very uncomfortable in their situation, and they're trying to figure their way out. What's the best advice for this person, Spirit? Keep going. Okay, so you made a vow to be intimate with someone in order to gain success. So you're caught in a karmic wheel because you have to have sex with people in order to be successful. And so with the Justice card, the scales are balancing with this because someone didn't make the best decision when it came to their life. And someone's stressing out because they like, dang, like, I gotta really do this. Like, this is what I got into. Like, someone's upset about what they got into. So chosen, what's happening is like there are people who have made bad decisions, and what God is showing you is like what you chose rather than what these people have chose. So there are people that are on track with their life because there are lessons that they're having to learn currently. This is the muse. Like the muse is like you creating whatever you want. And like I'm seeing here like everyone created their life. So clarify the Queen of Keys, Spirit. What is the Queen of Keys here for? All right, so this is a woman who's calling back her strength and transforming and becoming better. I feel like this is a woman who's getting karma for the things that the behavior that has went on from people from her past, or so that this is a lot of stress that someone could be having. They could be dealing with sadness, regret. They're overthinking about someone constantly. This could be a mother. Clarify the energy behind the Emperor, please. So this is a person that doesn't want nothing to do with this man. Yeah, and this man is currently hurting because this woman doesn't want nothing to do with the man. She's closing out a cycle with this person. She know exactly what she needs to do, which is why she's no longer dealing with this person. And this person is wanting to come around and offer a fake ass apology, and you're not having it, okay? So this is a person who's like possibly posted you on some sort of site and got people laughing, looking. This is a person who's like what I'm seeing here is like you're giving the energy of I don't care. Someone sent me a video. One of my I ain't gonna tell y'all. Anyway, someone sent me a video. I asked this person, I said, hey, this is what's going on, da-da-da. And they sent me a video, and it was called Let Them. Let Them. I never got to watch it, but the title was a very powerful title. And so, it's very, very important to not feed into the negativity that people bring you, because it could have resulted in 2 women here and a water sign. All of these people were involved in this situation to try to betray you. And their friends, they were all involved. They thought it was funny. What I'm seeing here is like this is a very toxic decision that people have made, to like cause some sort of like this was their wish fulfillment to make you feel some kind of way. Okay? And so these are people who you probably were friends with at one point. I'm seeing here that you've closed yourself out to this cycle. Like you're no longer wanting to deal with this. What I'm seeing here is like, this is people who like lived a double life. They pretend to be someone that they weren't. Really, they weren't really messing with you. They were just like, playing a role or whatever. And so what I'm seeing here is like, definitely justice happening for you, chosen, where the scales will be balancing for you, and you will remain on you will remain on your throne. And there will be I'm seeing here like there will be like people who are going to court for past issues that they've done. Spirit is saying that I didn't forget about this. Like there will be justice happening, and this is the hard part. Like it's coming in swiftly. Okay, so with the 10 of Swords, some people are nervous about court, and they're under judgment for this. So there are people who have made reckless decisions when it came to you, and if it's not concerning you when it comes to these court situations, what I'm seeing here is that it has something to do with other things that these people have done in the past that has absolutely nothing to do with you. What it is that it's like karmic retribution or something, and that's how I think that's how you say it. But yeah, what I'm seeing here is like they caused a lot of pain, not only to you, chosen, but there was a lot of pain happening to a lot of other women. Yeah, so someone's watching you, and they're looking at you. They're trying to figure out. They're second guessing. People are laughing. This cycle is closing out because what's happening is like these people are under judgment for what they've done. Everyone that was a part of this shit, they're under judgment. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is like you're in your like God is like protecting you, telling you to go in like hermit mode at this time, telling you to protect your energy, because there are people who are wanting to talk to you. You're on a lot of people's mind, and there could be people who could be mad that you're mad that you found out, mad that you're free. These are people who feel like you still continue to grow and go even when you are thrown a lot of obstacles. How some people, they may fake their happiness. What I'm seeing here is like, you're actually happy. You're actually content. Even through the drama and the mess that people throw at you, what I'm seeing here is like, God is healing you along the way. I feel like you could be in chaotic energy, chaotic mess, but you still pull through it, which is why God is saying that you are on track. So with the 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, there are people who are currently trying to continue to bother you. These people, they are like loyal to like wanting to F with you in your journey. These are people who want to befriend you. These could be past friends. These are people that you no longer see as righteous, or like people that you F with like that, because I see like you may have seen through the veil, and half of the things that you saw, you can't even believe. Like what I'm getting is like, you can't believe half of the shit that these people have done to you. And what I'm seeing here is like, you may not know every single person that's involved, but the people that you know that is involved, you're like, oh my God, like it's amazing. So with the Justice, there definitely is karma happening to people. I'm seeing here like there's like people who got huge followings that were a part of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, with that saying, there is like a transformation that's going to be happening, and confirmation. This is helping you to become your best self. Don't give up on yourself. I'm also seeing here that this earth sign man, this earth sign man is knowing that you are definitely someone special, someone who's very intuitive, and they're taking a liking to you in some way. But protect yourself from this person, because I'm not liking this energy. Someone popped up at my house like the other day, and I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me, dude? Like, don't you ever pop up at my house, because you got a problem. It's people like that who are feeling guilty, and they want to come talk to you because of the things that they've done. Like, these are people who had a lot of secrets, like things that you didn't know were revealed to you. And there are people who are going to be talking about it, people who are talking about it. There's a lot of gossip happening. Like, the news is spreading fast, And I see as the news is spreading fast about these people, someone's going to be acting like everything is fine. They're going to have their poker face on, but deep down, they're going to be feeling away. I'm also seeing here it's all because someone is very sexual when they're lustful. They move off the lust. And this could be a fire sign doing this. They don't know how to let it go. They don't know how to like come out of sexual, like they have a huge, like they need healing. This is a person who needs to call their power back. This is a person who could be getting exposed for doing something toxic to someone or people. Like I'm just, what I'm getting is like a bunch of people, bunch of women may be coming together to like fight for the things that have happened. Ladies, stand up. Like, don't let men just come walk over you, just because, they seem like they're stronger and stuff like that. If you're connected to the Most High, nothing can stop you. God will always heal you where you need to be healed. But you're going to have to put in the work, because these are women who are being bullied by men. And so we got the Queen of Wands energy. Clarify her. Six of Wands. It's definitely a person who's on a platform or something like that. Looks like, yeah. So 9 of Cups, under judgment. This person did a lot of hurtful things, going through a huge tower moment for things that they've done, and it's bringing them a lot of burden. So like these are people like you've never done anything to these people. These people are holding on to grudges. They're holding on to grudges, and they're working with others to cause issues for you. Or this is what they have tried to do. They could have tried to stop and block you from like trying to be successful in some way. They're under judgment. And I see like they, without control, like these people are now needing to learn how to control their own lives with the devil in reverse. This is telling me that spirit is like releasing this control from you and allowing these people to be in their own fear of their life, because it's like these people are fearing that you'll be successful. And so with the Five of Pentacles, this is causing people to feel a great deal of like maybe people are feeling left behind, or feel like, or having fear that they'll be left behind, and they just keep thinking about it because, these are people who know that they're about to receive judgment for the things that they've done. This is karma that is coming up, cycles that are ending. So you're ending cycles completely. With the on track card, God is saying that, you're going up another level. And so it's like nothing that these people could do. So there, what you done thought about was all of the, you thought about the whole situation. You was like, this is not working out for me. I'm closing out this cycle completely because, even though someone wants to offer you an apology, they've been thinking about this for a long time. They're trying to figure out how to do it. But this person possibly done a lot of hateful things to you. They were very manipulative, emotionally manipulative, playing around. This could be a air sign woman. So now I feel like this woman is going through issues when it comes to her spirituality. Maybe she's not fully connected. Maybe she's not able to use her gift freely. What I'm seeing here is like, this person is going through a lot of heartbreak because they're under some sort of dominance or something, and they're having choices to make, and they've been crying because there is a will that has to keep going with these people. Like when you say you're going to do something or you sign something, it's just what I'm getting is like it works out for them. But I don't see it work, I don't know. But I just feel like someone's in pain because of the things that they've done. I'm also seeing here the things that they've gotten involved in, chosen when it came to you and your reputation. Definitely seeing something floating online that someone did to you, trying to ruin your reputation. But I'm going to do a video on how to heal that. And also, just let them, eventually time will pass and things will get, things are on track for you, chosen, but you're just going to have to live with the fact that people are out here to kill, steal, and destroy. If they are not on a level of elevation, if they are not trying to become their righteous beings, if they're not trying to be elevated, whatever. These are people who are wanting to slow you down because they are in a very low vibration. The Justice card is on the deck. The Tower card is here. That's crazy. But yeah, these are people who are going through a lot of difficulty. And with the Mother of Sticks, this is a person who's showing a lot of jealousy. This is a person who could be angry and who could have done a lot of spell work on you from the past. And this spell work is catching up. This spell work is catching up with her. I'm getting also a water sign was involved in this spell work. All this stuff is backfiring. Yeah, this is a community of people who are doing shit like this. Mean and evil, caught on ego. Definitely seeing that the karmic wheel is about to be pouring out for these people. All right. So God is like, go within, sweetheart. Go within. With the Hermit card, like, be to yourself right now, because there are a lot of people who are under intense energy at this time, but you're free. You're definitely free and you're healing. Okay, these are choices that you've made, and someone's wanting to call you back into this. They're working on it. They're trying to work on it. Okay. These are people who are sneaky and conniving. They don't have your best interest. And they're going to keep going because you're on track in your life. And some people... some people are... This came out like this came out sideways. So what I'm seeing here is like some people are not trusting their intuition. Some people feel like they were here to do this. Like they were here to sabotage you. You know, this was the way that they were supposed to be doing things. And so some people feel like if you were to do well, then maybe you would expose the ones who were doing it or something like that. But Spirit is saying that you're on track to keep going. You know, take no prisoners. Continue to have the energy of an emperor. Be very decisive on your journey. This is what your ancestors are wanting you to do. I'm also seeing here that some people are stuck on you. They're stuck in cycles and stuck with people that they've known for years and years and years. These are people that they never left, and they are just like caught in some sort of, they're thinking like, how can we bring you back? But I'm currently getting that cycle is over. Like, you've healed from it, okay? So with that said, I just feel like you found a newfound love when it comes to yourself within. The betrayal that you went through, I feel like someone could be holding on to the sadness that they went through in their past. You're going to have to learn how to heal from that. This could be a fire sign man who's going through that. This person is tired. This person is literally tired, because I just got so tired when I said that. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. But they're going to continue on. And the thing is, you're protected. So as they continue, you're protected. Your wish fulfillments are protected. The things you're asking for are protected. And while you're protected, there are people who are caught in karmic cycles. They're continuing to go, continuing to be stuck in that reality. And you're just continuing to go. So there is some news that people know about in secret. And it's about to come out with the Tower card here. There's about to be huge Tower moments that's going to cause a lot of burdens. This could be in relationships. Yeah, the people, what I'm seeing here with the Miss Robinson's card is like spell work that's going to be backfiring. This could have been done on your divine union. Yeah, definitely done on your divine union. And people they know that this is coming, and they are jealous and mad. They're wanting to slow this down. They're not wanting you to have it, and they feel like if they don't have it, you shouldn't have it. And even if they do have it, you shouldn't have it. Like, these are people who are going through Tower moments for even trying to stop you. Whatever you thought you couldn't have, the Most High is saying you can have. All right? Let them continue going. Let them continue doing what they do, because at the end of the day, everything is working out for you. You're on track. You're making room for new opportunities in your life. Things are looking up for you, and I just see here that you got it going on like a bag of chips. So with Hellron, it's like saying like you're protected, highly protected, and you are a muse of your own life. Let me see, anything else, Spirit? People are tired. They're getting so tired. Last time I got a song called I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. Hold on. Yeah, so look out for Seven of Swords energy. This was on the floor. I don't know, like, if it fell down when I was doing a reading or something, but Spirit is asking that you speak up for yourself. Do not allow anyone to take advantage of you or your body. You have to gain full control of yourself, ladies. Do not let men just walk over you. That shit ain't cool, okay? Because the thing is, that's your harvest. Your body is your harvest. Your body is something that you should be celebrating. No matter what, you have to realize that the Most High God is, if you really believe in God, then you're not going to allow anybody to slow your path down, pull you in the wrong direction. These men out here, they will come in your life, and they will come in your life just to F some shit up and leave. At this point in my life, I chose me. I'm choosing me. And you're going to have to go my way. You're going to have to do, like, we both going to have to benefit. There has to be a balance and a connection when it comes to relationships, when it comes to friendships. Everybody has to feel, I ain't saying like there's always got to be happiness, but there has to be a respect that we have to have for each other. No one, some people just don't respect you. I don't, I don't feel like there's respect when it comes to friendships, when it comes to relationships. It's no type of integrity is no type of dignity, confirmation. And I'm not speaking for all, but I'm just saying, like, we need to bring integrity back. We need to bring dignity back, because everyone's just lost it. Everyone's out here for self. Everyone wants control over something. It's just like, where is the balance at with that? Because how could you ever be happy? You'll always betray yourself when you don't choose yourself. And you'll be in grief because you've not choose yourself. You'll be mad at other people because you've not chosen yourself. So when, what I'm seeing here is like, even with the chosen chose themselves. That's what I'm getting. Like, if you really look into the deep, like, if you really listen to the word chosen, like, this is something that you chose. You chose to go on this journey. And some people, they were, everyone, what is it? Well, many are called, but few are chosen, okay? Some don't, they don't answer the call. Some do not answer the call. And so we got speak up here. Someone's needing to speak up. They're needing to open up their mouth and speak how they feel. It says, speak up, speak out, speak on it. You have a right to be heard. You are betraying yourself by not speaking up. Your words have power. Own your voice. As the old saying goes, stand up for something or fall for anything. Being neutral is not an option. When you stand firmly in your truth, you have thoughts, opinions, beliefs, and convictions. What do you stand for? Tell somebody today. Goddess declaration, I reclaim my voice. I speak out and I speak up. So yeah, it's time to speak your truth. And then we have betrayal. This is number 20. So number 20 is who really betrayed you? Betrayals from others mirrors you betraying yourself. Betrayal is a web of disruptions or betrayal is a web that disrupts everything you thought you knew. Use discernment in your relationships. Betrayal makes it difficult to trust, but without trust, your relationships are a lie. Trust that no matter what happens and no matter how long it takes, you will survive and thrive. The real question is, how have you betrayed or abandoned yourself? Goddess declaration, I am willing to know the truth. All right. And I'm not going to read grief because that pretty much speaks for itself. There are people who are not really happy. You needed to know your worth, ladies. I feel like we lost ourselves. Not we, but some of us have lost ourselves, and we need to call back our power. Spirit is wanting you to have a spiritual awakening at this time. There needs to be someone to awaken. They need to understand where they're at and where they're not supposed to be. What you need to be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. So we got wake up, awaken. Now to your truth. Now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yimiya swallows your tears. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is Goddess rising. You are waking. You are waking up. And once you have exercised, oh my God. Once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have real relationships with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. Goddess declaration, I am receiving and radiating love. All right, so let them. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how it works out for them. I always say that. Maybe I need to switch it up a little bit, but let's see how that goes for them. Let's see how it goes for them, because everyone I know who has done me dirty, it never worked out for them. And my mom, she will always tell me, like, God is real. She told me about a story about how my mom had like big old Coca-Cola bottle penny banks that were saved for me. She had about 5 of them. And this guy, he was saying that he can hook up cable in the house. And so anyway, I don't know if he hooked up the cable. I was a baby, but I don't remember if he hooked up the cable, because I can't remember if my mom said that part. But she was like, she went to work one day and she came back and all of the bottles, all of the penny banks, the Coca-Cola bottle banks were stolen. And that she said she seen him one day, and she said she couldn't even recognize the man because his face was so tore up. She said his face looked so bad, really, really bad. And you just, yeah, his face looked messed up. She said she didn't recognize him, So you don't need to be seeking your own judgment or justice. What I feel like is and stop waiting on it. Stop waiting on people to get karma, because then it's like you're so focused on that. Focus on you, chosen. Focus on you, because eventually the day will come. Everybody can't continue to be in that energy and think that they're going to get away with it, So what I realized is like, let them, So I was so glad that this person sent me that video, and I'm going to watch it. But yeah, let them be who they are. Let them do what they do. That's their life. Even though it is affecting you in some way, you cannot control what people do, especially if you don't know exactly what's going on, but you have a clue. You're just going to have to continue to put your head down and focus on you, chosen, because you're not going to be able to focus on that. You can't be everywhere at the same time, even though there are kitchen witches in the kitchen doing black magic on you and shit. You can't be in there like, I see you doing witchcraft on me, I want to pour that, I want to break that sour jar, and I'm going to tear your voodoo doll up. It's like, we want to catch these people doing shit. But it's like, no, like, don't focus on that. Focus on you, because if you do all that, it's just going to be, you're going to be going crazy. This is how you call your power back, by allowing people to do what they do. Eventually, God will catch up with them, and we are not the judges. We are judges when it comes to our lives and what we want for our lives, or how we want people to act in our lives. We can judge a situation and say, okay, you no longer belong here. But when it comes to being the judge, like the Most High God, like, we're not in control of that. Like, God has to do what God has to do. You got to let divine timing happen and just allow these people to go down the way God wants them to go down. But you could continue to stay prayed up and continue to ask for justice to happen for anyone who has attacked you for no reason at all. Read the 109 Psalms prayer. That's a good prayer. As a matter of fact, let me bring it up. Okay, I'm going to read this prayer and then we're going to get out. So, oh God, oh Most High God, Mother and Father, and to the celestial ancestors, the malevolent and benevolent ancestors, our entire warrior spiritual team, we ask that you come through at this time, and angels come through at this time. The whole entire spiritual team, come through. Yeah, come through. And we're going to ask that you not stay silent, for wicked and deceitful people have spoken against us. They lie and say cruel things about us. They surround us with hateful words and fight against us for no reason. I love them, but we love them, but they try to destroy us. So we pray for them. We pray for them. They repay our good with evil and our love with hatred. They say, appoint an evil man to accuse us, let someone stand up and falsely charge them. When he judges, when he's judged, may he be found guilty. May his prayers count for nothing. May his life be cut short. May someone else take his position. May his children become orphans and his wife a widow. May his children wander as beggars, driven from their ruined homes. May everything he owns be taken by others. May strangers take everything he worked for. Let no one be kind to him. Let no one help his orphans. May all his descendants die. May his family name be forgotten by the next generation. May the Most High God, Mother, and Father in our spiritual team remember the sins of his parents and never erase the guilt of his ancestors. May the Most High God, Mother, and Father in our spiritual team always remember these sins, and may they never be forgiven. For he never thought of being kind. He persecuted the poor and needy and even the brokenhearted, driving them to death. He loved to curse others, so let curse come back to them. He never blessed anyone, so may blessings never come to them. They wore cursing like a coat, confirmation, so let it soak into his body like water and into the bones like oil. May those curses cling to him like a cloak, tight around him like a belt. May the Most High God, Mother, and Father in our spiritual team give our ancestors what they deserve for speaking against us chosen. Ashe. All right. And in body, spirit, and soul, we pray. Ashe. So with that said, guys, let's let them. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. I got something to do. Peace.